Yo, what up? It's your boy. Um, this is, I believe, about the fifth week out from the half marathon. This is my September the 1st blog. Um, Today was a 6 mile run. It felt really good. The temperature's really nice outside, and I don't know. I'm just like, I'm in like 3 or 4 different places mentally right now. Um, Goals. I can see I'm reaching each one of my goals. Um, yeah, I'm reaching each one of my goals. Um, just keeping focused. Long as I keep focused on one thing, everything else pretty much falls into place. So um, uh, today is going to be another insanity workout. It's pretty much good. Um, Mentally, um, I'm in it. I'm in it mentally, wholeheartedly into the whole process of the half marathon. Um, um, I'm just like, I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff. So, and I try, um, I'm trying to be. You can't make everybody happy. You can't. And I think I'm finally realizing that you know you can't make everybody happy. You can't. I mean, you're gonna have to do what makes you happy, and it just it sucks. Sometimes it sucks, and I don't even know how to like put it, you know, in a way where it's not gonna be something that's gonna bother me. I mean, emotionally, um, we as people, I mean, when it comes to love, relationships, goals, your job, life, stress, family, I mean, it all plays a part in this whole transformation process. And I don't even, I don't really need, I don't want to just like, I'm not putting any of my business out there. I'm just saying, mentally and wholeheartedly, I'm in the process of reaching every one of my goals with my training with the marathon and my beach body workouts and work. Relationship wise, um, it's just like I don't know. It's just, have you ever wanted something so bad to work, but you got the feeling and you know it's falling away from where it should be, and you feel like mentally you're there in it, but the other person isn't. I think I actually came to the realization that it's where it is. It is where it is, and you have to understand that that's how life is. Sometimes there are going to be things in life that are going to mess with that process of your thinking, and that you need to just put yourself in a place where you can turn the negative into a positive. So I'm just like, I keep myself focused. Whether it's nutrition, um, whether it's just me keeping myself busy, and just keep trying. That's all I can do is keep trying. And I don't know if it's because that mentally as well as physically changing, that it's hindered my relationship or whatever. But I am pretty much an open book. I've never been a closed out person, and all my friends, they know me, and a lot of people know when you're kind of off and just like mentally, or you're in a situation where you're there but you're not there, and they can see it. I mean, they can see that reflecting in your body language and how you respond to questions and how you talk in conversations, because your whole demeanor changes. And what people have to understand is that, yes, things are going to happen. Things aren't always going to go your way. You're going to have to just let go and let God sometimes. Just take a hold of the situation. And then you also got to get to a place where you got to realize that I've reached a place where, am I doing enough, or I have done enough, and you need to come to the realization that you need to let go in order to move forward. And so a lot of my bad habits, I let go. How do I put it? It's like when I'm running, I used to worry about, oh my God, I'm going to worry about injuring my leg. My leg isn't feeling 100%. It's still sore a little bit. I didn't think my leg's going to hold up on a long distance. Mentally, you have to hear me. Mentally, if you already put a limitation on your body will follow the mind wherever the mind goes. So, instead of thinking of the negative and what could happen, because that could lead to a ladder of things, emotions, happening, emotions, one after another, after another, after another. And you could think this thing going, and then, oh my God, if that happens, then this will happen. It's the same in life, relationships, love, or whatever. Always pull the positive, but also have common sense to know to say, okay, this is the end of whatever this is, and move on from it. So, yeah, I've gotten to a place where I felt like I've reached the ceiling, or I've reached the wall, and it's not going any further. So my training is going awesome. Physically and mentally, I feel awesome. Relationship-wise, I don't feel awesome. It's crazy. Hands down, I love this person to death. Undeniable. Love this person to death. But don't know at all if I could say the same in reverse. And I don't think a lot of people take the time to like talk things out. I'm one of those people that I stress and I want to talk things out. And then also I love doing my video journals. It's a good reflection. It's a time that you can go back and you can be like, okay, what happened? And you writing it down is great. You can write it down, it's great. But I love videos because videos show emotion, to show where you're at in a mental state on that day, what's going on in your life, and you can see it. It's tangible. It's there in front of you. There's no denying it. And so I just, I'm one of those people. I want things to work. I want them to be. I want them to be in place. I want them to. I don't want certain things. I'm not a control freak. I just want things to be. I want people to be happy. I want myself. I'm happy, but I want to be the happiest that I can be. Um, the happiest I am is when I'm training. The happiest I am is when I get to spend time with this person. Um, the happiest I ever am is around two to four of my best friends, and the happiest is when I get to see my brother, because I don't get to see him that much. He works a lot, and I have some really, 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 really close friends and relatives, and family, friends that I call close family, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I want the best for everybody, but I want the best for myself, and I want to love somebody, and I want to feel like I'm by myself. And I know, you grown people, you understand what I'm saying. Anybody that watches this, and you got to this point where, when you're in a relationship and you love a person. I mean, you love a person. I mean, you understand, like, you can be away from that person, but damn, that person loves you, because you getting it back. You can feel it. And I've gotten to a place, and I think my best friend, she understands. Um, she can't understand it either. And I sit down and I talk to my close friends, and I'm like, you can want something all you want till you're blue in the face, and you want it to work, but it just feels like the other person doesn't. And I think I've come to the realization that I know that the other person doesn't want it to work. So it fucking sucks. Mm. I'm just going to leave today's journal like this. I'm 1 month and a week from my half marathon. I'm 7 months into a relationship where I've invested, and you're supposed to, emotionally invested in a relationship, and have a lot of respect for this person. And I just like, I want this to work so much, that it hurts. I love this person to death, and I think it's just that I'm fighting for it, and I just mentally I don't know where. I have an idea, but mentally I don't know where this person is. And if you're in a relationship and you understand what I'm saying, if you're in this place where you have a love life and you guys, I mean, you live in separate places and you're in basically the same city, but you live in different places, you make time, dates, you get together, you spend the night sometimes. I know work sometimes gets in the way, strange ass of work hours. You plan, you make dates, things sometimes don't fall through like you're supposed to. You call, you text, that's a part of life. But when you feel like you you're giving emotionally and you don't get anything emotionally back, you feel like you've failed. True, honestly. Hands down, you feel like just like a goal of being of doing something physically, like a program P90X, Insanity. I don't care what you do, Slim and Six, any one of them. Your job, you didn't get a promotion that you wanted. You fell short of getting that house you wanted for the family. You met that person you thought that was going to be your life, and that fell short, and you didn't get that. You got an adoption. You're trying to get a kid. You're trying to have babies. You can't have babies. I mean, whatever it is, you fall short of that, and you just feel like you failed. It's the worst feeling ever. Emotionally, it is the worst feeling ever. And it freaking sucks. It freaking sucks. And I think I sit and I sometimes overthink things and think, what if? I'm not changing. Let me correct that. I am changing. I'm growing as a person. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, I am growing as a person and changing. You have to. It is human nature. You're not going to remain the same. You get older. You are not going to be 20-something years old all the time. You're not going to be able to do some of the things that you used to. I'm just saying that as time goes, you should be growing as a person, and you should be able to communicate what you want and what you don't want and what your goals are, and you should know where you're at mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm in it. I'm into everything that I'm doing in my life right now at this time in the present. I'm not worried about the future. I don't worry about stuff in the past. It is gone. It is done with. It. You can't change it. You can't go back and redo stuff over. I'm worried about the present and what I can change or what I can apply my life to change. And I will not allow myself to put myself in a predicament where emotionally and mentally it will hinder my progress. So, I think my whole declaration to myself is I need to concentrate on me now. And it's going to hurt my ass emotionally and mentally really, really fucking bad. Excuse my language. To let go somebody, but I just feel like I've hit a place in my relationship where that person does not care if we go forward or not. And I understand you got your own life stresses and your own obligations and responsibilities. But I think you should be able to grow or change or move forward or even let go and say, this is not working. This is something that is not working, and I feel like I do not want to put you in a place where you have a regret. And I'm one of those people, like, if it's not working, I'm going to tell you it's not working, and I'm just going to say, okay, I gave it what I had, and it's time to let it go and move on. And I think I'm at that place where I need to say, I gave it what I had. I tried. I wanted the opportunity to grow with this person, and I felt like this person didn't want the opportunity to grow with me. Love is funny. And people say, I love this person, I love this person to death, and there's a lot of people who don't even know what the fuck love means. They lust. They lust the person. They care, as a friend for a person. Even people that, they're in relationships, they've been in relationships for years, you can still lust a person. You can lust a person. You can lust that person to death. You can love them for the person that they are. But there's a difference between loving a person and being in love with a person. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. We've gotten to a place where mentally a lot of people don't understand the differences. And they want to think what love is. They don't know what love is. And they got into a place where they expect certain things of it without even really knowing what it really is. So, I don't know. Maybe it's me. But I know what I want. I know what I want from it, and I know what I'm willing to put into it. That's life sometimes. And sometimes things aren't always going to go your way. But that don't mean that I'm going to not push forward and try to attempt to have some sort of a life, So, to all those people, I'm going to keep pushing forward and make sure I'm doing what I need to do. So, this is today, September 1st, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.